Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today we're playing a game that we haven't played in a while, and that is Kiss, Marry, Kill Percy Jackson edition. What does that mean? It means I have a bunch of character names from the Percy Jackson series, but also from all the Rick Riordan series set in the Percy Jackson world in this lovely bucket. And I have a bunch of their names inside of here, and now I have a bunch less because that just fell out. But what we're going to do is every round I'm going to pick out 3 names and I'm going to choose whether I marry that character, kiss that character, or kill that character. Now there's a lot of good characters here, which means that if I get 3 good characters, it's going to be very hard to choose, but there's also terrible characters in here. So maybe that'll make my decision easier, or maybe I'll get 3 terrible characters and actually have to kiss Zeus. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's get to picking. Okay, let's shake things up and decide our first 3 characters. First off, we have Poseidon. Okay, let's see who else. We have Carter Kane, okay, and Walt. Ooh, that's a hard one because they're all 3 generally good characters. One of them is a god, so technically I cannot kill Poseidon, but I also don't want to kill 2 teenage boys. In case you don't know, both Carter Kane and Walt are from the King Chronicles. Carter Kane is one of the protagonists, and Walt is one of the main side characters starting from book 2. Spoilers for those books, he ends up with Sadie, but he technically dies and now shares a body with a god, so he doesn't actually die. So this is kind of weird. I'm gonna have to say, just because I'm not a terrible person, that I'm killing Poseidon. He can regenerate, probably. Who would be more compatible with me is the question. I feel like I would kind of be less compatible with Carter, but it would be more interesting to be in a relationship with him, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna marry Carter. That boy has a lot to offer, and I'm going to kiss Walt, and that is it. Also, by the way, I'm 24 years old, so in this reality, everyone is 20 years old. To even things out. Shake things up. First up, we have Loki from Magnus Chase, obviously, not from the Avengers. Sadie Kane, okay, easy choice so far. And Will Solis. This is incredible, so obviously I'm killing Loki, which is very mean because the poor guy was already like chained down and had acid dripping on his face. He deserved it. Then we have Sadie Kane and Will Solis. So Sadie Kane is getting a little kiss on the forehead from me, and I am marrying Will Solis. Will I be able to survive this? I don't know. I don't want to be the person that comes in between Will and Nico, but I'm sorry, Nico. At least I didn't kill him. So there's that. I think that Will and I would be very happy in an arranged platonic marriage together. I feel like we would. We could play Frisbee. I don't know why. I just really like Frisbee, and I feel like Will Solis would probably also be good at Frisbee. He can read about medicine. I'll read about, I don't know, fantasy, and we can both play Frisbee together, and that can be our lives. That has been my favorite one so far. I feel like I definitely won with that one. Okay, let's see. Next trio, we have Rachel Dare. So Rachel Elizabeth Dare, everyone's favorite redhead. Lucas Stellan. I feel like this is gonna be an easy one, except if we get Calypso. Here we go. I'm known for not being too big of a fan of Calypso. But honestly, that's not so much her fault as Plot's fault, because my faults with Calypso are her relationship with Leo. So outside of that, I feel like she's a pretty interesting character that I wouldn't mind like kissing or marrying. I feel like if Luke hadn't gone batshit insane, he would have been like a good boyfriend, but the facts are that he did, so I'm killing him. I'm sorry. It's not easy to sacrifice you, but I do what I must. And then we have Rachel Dare and Calypso. Who is more wife material? I'm just gonna kiss Rachel. She's also not my favorite. And I'm gonna marry Calypso. Wow, was this a trio of people that Percy has had crushes on? Controversial opinion, discuss down below. And I am marrying Calypso, and she is teaching me how to weave. We go to karaoke together. We generally have a good time, and we probably do portraits of each other in our spare time, because why not? And we braid each other's hair. Oh my god. And she loves to cook, and I love to bake, like match made in heaven all of a sudden. Never imagined I would ship myself with Calypso, but I'm kind of feeling it. Like, as long as she is mortal, not with Leo, that's all good for me. Let's see, who else do we have? Shake it up real good. Magnus Chase, okay, love the guy. Who else do we have? Leo Valdez. This is hard because you want to get 2 good ones. Don't want to get 3 good ones, so let me do an Effie trinket. Katniss Everdeen. Shit. Grover Underwood. No. No. No.
Oh no, there's Melanie. That's a shame, she was really nice.
Okay, so if you had asked me this like a year and a half ago, before Chalice of the Gods came out, I probably would have killed Grover, because I wasn't a Grover lover. I liked him, but he was never my favorite. I always overlooked him. But I don't know what happened to me last year. I read that and I watched the show and I'm suddenly Grover's #1 supporter. I guess people just change. I grew up and now I can appreciate him more for what he is, but I love Grover. I don't know because I haven't reread Magnus Chase in 8 years. One of the only things I remember was reading Magnus Chase and feeling like, okay, him and I are very close in personality. But the thing is that when I read Heroes of Olympus for the first time, I was absolutely in love with Leo Valdez. I even wrote fanfiction of me and Leo. I have a whole video about reading that fanfiction, so if you want to relive my embarrassment as a 9th grader, then go do that. Go do that. But the thing is that I just reread Heroes of Olympus, something that I'm never gonna shut up about, apparently, in my latest videos. Leo I still liked him, but I wasn't in love with him. Maybe because I'm not 15 anymore. Either killing Leo or Magnus, because they both die canonically. But Magnus can come back from it. Oh my god, who am I? I'm killing Leo Valdez. I'm just gonna say it's canonically. He has the physician's cure. He can cure himself, okay? Festus is there for him. And honestly, I'm gonna marry Magnus Chase and I'm gonna kiss Grover Underwood because I know Juniper would like curse me, or at least people headcanon Juniper as very vengeful. Because if you haven't watched my video reading fanfiction of Percy Jackson where they play Truth or Dare, you don't know what I'm saying, but please go watch that because I don't know where people got this headcanon, but she's scary. Alex Fierro would also try to kill me. We can be in a throuple. Let's move on before I think too much about this decision. So we have Seth, obviously a bad character. Then we have Hazel Levesque, okay, it's lining up to be an easy one. And Reina Avila Ramirez Arellano. Ooh, wait, it's... Wait, no. Okay, don't get confused. I am kissing Reina. I'm pretty sure both of us are asexual, but you know, a little kiss doesn't hurt anyone. Then the decision is between Seth and Hazel Levesque. Now you would be like, it's not even a decision. It's the god of chaos or just an innocent girl. But I just reread the King Chronicles and Seth was one of my favorite characters. I have no control over who I like, okay? He was just so funny. Obviously not in the first book where he's like actually evil, but in all the other books he's mischievous and funny and sarcastic and sassy, and I'm like, that's everything I like in a character. Just to mess with the fandom, I'm gonna kill Hazel because she does die canonically, and I'm gonna kiss Seth just to stir the pot. Obviously I like Hazel and she's a better person by far than Seth, who's not even a person, but I want to be chaotic. And I feel like Seth does as well, obviously. So I'm gonna kiss Seth. Did I say I was gonna kiss Reina? No. I'm gonna marry Reina. Kiss Seth because I don't want to marry Seth. And I'm gonna kill Hazel like any normal, sane human being would do. Okay, let's move on. I'm currently making terrible decisions. We have Travis Stoll, okay. We also have Thor from Magnus Chase. And finally, okay, let me not look. Coach Hedge. Okay. Ooh, I have to kiss either Coach Hedge or Thor. I'm just gonna go ahead and marry Travis, who is the only human on this list. So there we go, I'm married. I don't know how that would work out because we were both kind of pranksters, kind of mischievous, kind of like jokesters. So that would be quite chaotic, but I just said I like chaos, so came back and bit me in the ass. And then Coach Hedge or Thor. Obviously, I don't want to kill Coach Hedge, but don't want to kiss him either. I have nothing against this man, but I don't want to kiss that.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Thor, I remember him not being like the best. Obviously, if it was Chris Hemsworth, then I would go for kissing Thor, but I'm gonna kill Thor. I don't know if I could even do that, but it's not Chris Hemsworth, so I'm gonna kiss Coach Hedge. I'm gonna kiss him on the top of the head because he's like 5 feet and I can do that perfectly, so that's what I'm doing. I'm kissing Coach Hedge on the head. He probably has a bald spot, so I'll kiss him there. Who do we have? We have Apollo, okay, or Lester Papadopoulos. We also have Anubis. Okay, 2 gods. Let's see if we can get a third one. Octavian! This just made this so much easier. Do I want to marry Apollo? That's the question. I feel like our combined egos would be too big to marry. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way. I'm killing Octavian, a very Nico move, and I'm just going to marry Anubis and kiss Apollo. Also, I feel like a decision that Nico himself would make? That was pretty easy. I don't know how I feel about marrying Anubis, but I know I don't want to marry Apollo, so that's where we're at. Okay, let's see. Another 3, we have Samira Albus from Magnus Chase. We have Annabeth Chase, god damn it, we better get a bad one, please, please, please. And Kronos. Okay, perfect, perfect. See, sometimes your prayers are answered, even if they're for stupid shit. Killing Kronos, goodbye. Annabeth Chase or Samira. I like Annabeth better, but I don't know how compatible we would be as a married couple. We would be good friends, and a marriage should be based upon friendship, so I am going to marry Annabeth and kiss Samira, and I'm pretty happy with that decision. By the way, while I'm doing this, please feel free to let me know in the comments what your decisions would be, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to share the same opinion with a lot of people, especially the one with Seth. Okay, here we go. Bianca D'Angelo, a very controversial character who I love. Then we have Nero, so there we go. We have our insta-kill, and we have Peaches. So if you don't know, Peaches is a combination of different peaches. He is a grain spirit and he shows up in the trials of Apollo. So he's nowhere near being a human, like physically or mentally. So I'm obviously gonna kill Nero. I mean, I have to kiss Peaches. I might lose like a finger or just like my whole face. He's very aggressive. He only trusts Meg. So, oh damn, I killed Meg. It's probably a suicide mission, but I'm gonna have to kiss Peaches, marry Bianca D'Angelo, hopefully pre-death. I'm not too sure. Bianca D'Angelo, I feel like we have a lot to talk about because obviously she joins a group where she can't date any boys. I don't date any boys. And she complains about her younger brother, and so do I. So there's a lot. Also, she likes Percy Jackson, so that's a plus. We have Clarice LaRue. We have Artemis. And thirdly, we have someone bad. Please, someone bad. Athena. I mean, depends on which version of Athena you're talking about, because the version of Athena in the show definitely goes like straight kill, so I'm just gonna kill Athena. In a dramatic turn of events, I'm gonna kiss Clarice LaRue and I'm gonna marry Artemis. But don't worry, guys, it's going to be the most platonic marriage that you have ever seen. We are going to be ruling Olympus together, side by side, but platonically. Because obviously neither of us are interested in romantic relationships, so that wouldn't work. But there is such a thing as platonic soulmates, so I feel like we could be that. She could teach me how to hunt. I could teach her how to bake bread. I don't know what other skills I bring to the table, but I feel like that's a very big skill, so that's my selling point. I will teach you how to bake bread. I can make croissants, which are moon-shaped, in honor of Artemis! Even though I hate making croissants. Piper McLean and Frank Sang. So I better get a bad one, but I don't remember how many bad ones I put in here, so I'm probably getting a good one. Mr. D! Yes, Dionysus. Too bad. I kind of wanted to marry or kiss Dionysus in one of them, but I'm sorry. I'm not killing either of these kids. I sound super hypocritical because I did kill Hazel to kiss Set, but I'm not that desperate for Mr. D. So I'm sorry, Mr. D is going to die. I am kissing Frank, though in a very maternal or sisterly kind of way, and I am marrying Piper McLean, which I don't know how long we would last, but we would definitely give it like a good try. I'm not saying I don't like Piper because I'm over that phase of my life, even though it lasted quite a few years. I'm just saying that I don't know how compatible we are. Though I have married Annabeth and I have married Piper, so the three of us could be very happily in a throuple. That's my headcanon. 4 left, so we need a different category. So you have kiss, marry, kill. What could be a 4th one? Let's do kiss, marry, kill, betrayed. Just so we have 2 good ones and 2 bad ones. Let's see. Percy Jackson. Okay, Jason Grace. Looking good so far. Then we have Alex Fierro, Nico D'Angelo. I should have picked something good, but now we have 4 characters who all deserve to live and to be married to me, but one of them has to be killed. The other one has to be betrayed. Canonically, let's go with this. Both Alex and Jason, spoilers, have died. Alex continues to come back to life. Jason really doesn't, unless you've watched my putting the Percy Jackson characters through the Hunger Games simulator, in which Jason does die repeatedly and comes back to life repeatedly. So if that version of Jason, then yes, I'm killing Jason, but if not, I'm going to say, even though I love Alex Fierro, I'm going to kill her, and she's coming back to life later, okay? Come back to life, Alex. There's no question about it. I'm marrying Percy Jackson because I don't want to betray him. Okay, I'm going to say, even though Nico's gay, I'm going to kiss him on the forehead because I've married his sister, so I feel like that makes sense. And I'm going to betray Jason Grace. But Jason is such an all-around good guy, and he's so decent that when I beg for his forgiveness, he will forgive me, because my method of betrayal will be, I'm building like a huge headcanon around this, but bear with me. Jason and I are in a quest together, okay, we're besties. The thing is that there's someone who is blackmailing me with probably like either another friend or a family member, and I only betray him to save them, but then I immediately go back and try to help Jason as well. So it's a betrayal, but it's not a willing betrayal. You know, I'm just trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And in the end, we're all happy. And you know, Alex is dead, but also alive because Alex can come back to life. So it's okay. And the betrayal was justified, so yay. That was a great last one to have. I didn't expect this to be as controversial as it ended up being, but it was a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you disagree or agree with my choices, or what you would have chosen if you were in my place. I feel like that last one was definitely one of the hardest ones to date. Leave a like if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button so you get notifications every time I post a new video. I post videos just like this every single Friday, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!